Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to my Atletico Madrid career mode series here on FIFA 20. This is episode 29, and as you can tell by the league table, we have next to no games left in this season. To be precise, we've got 5 games left, so that means it's going to be split over 3 episodes. But anyway, today we have 2 league games, which is actually kind of unusual for us to have 2 league games. Normally we have like 2 games and 2 competitions, but we have an away game to Celta Vigo and a home game against Real Betis. 2 teams that I'd probably put in the same bracket as each other. So you've got the top 3 teams. Well, realistically in La Liga you've got the top 2 sides, which are Real Madrid and Barcelona. Then you've got the likes of Atletico Madrid, probably by themselves in reputation and stuff. Then you've got the likes of Valencia, Sevilla, maybe Villarreal. Then maybe I'd say Valencia and Sevilla. Then probably Villarreal and Athletic Bilbao. And then after that you'd probably say Betis and Celta Vigo. So it's like that's how I would have them. But it's going to be very interesting. But anyway, in today's episode, like I said, 2 league games, and again they're just 2 within the same week. So our team is a bit... It's never fully fit, let's put it that way. I do hope in this episode though that João Felix can get back to scoring ways. He is 1 off for hitting 40 for the season. A few episodes ago I would have tipped him to get 50 this season, but because he's had a few episodes now where he really hasn't done much. I think he got an assist in the last episode, I want to say, so obviously that counts towards something getting back on track. But it has been tough games in the last few episodes. We played Barcelona twice, we played Tottenham twice, we've played some tough teams, so hopefully we can get back onto the right sort of scoring form.
Atletico Madrid. Their focus on the win that will give them the title. It's all coming up and it's live.
Apparently if we win the title. I'm not too sure if that's actually the case, unless Barcelona have dropped points and I just didn't see it. But anyway, let's get into the game and let's see what we can do. Celta Vigo Stadium, by the way, is actually gorgeous. It's one of those where it's like an open one, where I do prefer like the traditional with like a roof and stuff, but I do like this as like a European stadium where it is actually very good. So I do really like this stadium. Ooh. João Felix, there it is, number 40 for the season for João Felix. I doubt he's going to get 10 more goals in the next nearly 5 games still, because that was in the first 6 minutes. But they're tensing his non-existent muscles, but showing I am in, like I'm stronger than you think, mentally and physically. 27 goals in La Liga. I believe he's 1 off Eden Hazard, who had retaken the lead in the goal scoring chart. So maybe 3 more league goals for João Felix and done 30 for the season in the league. That would actually be incredible, to be fair. Morata managed to get past his man. Morata hits the post, comes out to Saul. Oh, can't really get it through. Santi Mina. Easy, come on. Oh jeez, that's a poor tackle from the centre mid then. Don't know who it was. João Felix has got a bit of more of a skip into his step. Oh god. Bailey! Wasn't the greatest shot ever, but we'll take the corner, that is for sure. Is he called OK? He is called OK. OK. Morata with a header, but as we know, headers in this game are non-existent, except for Son's brilliant one in the second leg of the Champions League semi-final at the end of last episode. But it's always nice to take the lead. I do want to end on 112 points in the league. It's such a shame that we have dropped points, but the thing for me is, because we haven't had a perfect season, like utterly perfect, it's been next to perfect, there's still actually room for improvement. But the problem is I see us doing worse next season. So I have to make a decision about this series. I did actually highlight it Good goal from João Felix. He is back. I did highlight it in last episode, but like I didn't know whether to stick with Atletico Madrid and just keep on building, because obviously we've been talking for ages now saying what we want to do for next season. So move on maybe Rodrigo up front. Obviously I want to bring in Mbolo. I want to sort out the midfield a bit more and maybe the wingers. So that's one thing. Well, a few things we've been talking about, but at the same time, because I'm maybe likely to win everything this season, do I then move on to my next challenge in another European country? So that could be Italy, could be France, it could be Germany, could even be England. I actually don't know. Oh, that's a brilliant ball. It isn't a brilliant ball, but it's a good shot though. Naby in the last few episodes has just been probably our best player. That was a poor ball. But yeah, like I would like to know your guys' opinions on that, because for me, I'm not too sure, because at one point I want to see where I can take this team, but at the other point I'm like, oh, fresh challenge could be sick for like the longevity of this series, I guess. Like obviously the first season, is it his own series, or is like the whole series like just this FIFA 20 career in general? So like the numbers of the episode will still continue despite the fact it might be a different team. Who knows. So I have to make a decision, but I'm looking forward to coming up with seeing what I come up with. Naby, he can't stop scoring at the moment. 3 goals in 3 episodes. I think that's his 7th goal of the season now, which, if you think just a few episodes ago, he was only on 4 for the series, which probably wasn't as many as you would like Naby to have, but he's done realistically in the second half of the season what Koke has done all season. Just staying at the edge of the box, obviously as a centre mid, that is what you would expect, and taking his chances when it comes along, which is incredible. 3-0 up after just 42 minutes is just nice. It is just nice. Oh, I didn't even realise that was Oblak that was coming in. Mendes. Ooh, unlucky. Okay, let's see how we can go.
Good save by the keeper.
Good ball. Love that.
Attacking Atletico Madrid down the flanks.
Oh, that's so unlucky. Right, he's got taken out there.
Oh, how exciting is this for them? Still...
I'm guessing it's half time. It is half time. I'm going to keep João Felix on a bit longer. He's so unlucky not to score then, hitting the post. But we've been fantastic, and like according to what Martin said at the start, we may be champions if we win this, and at this stage you can't bet against it. But yeah, like I was just thinking in that moment of silence I had just before half time, if I were to go to other clubs, there are a few that I would actually love to go to and manage for, even if it's just a year themselves. AC Milan is up there, because I'd probably say Italian teams, AC Milan is my team. Like, yes, there's the emergence of Inter Milan in real life, and that is it's an exciting prospect. Juventus obviously are not Juventus on this, they're Piemonte Calcio. João Felix has got a hat-trick. I think he can go off now, knowing that he's back. He's back, baby. Morata had been catching up in the last 2 episodes, slowly but surely. Oh, I'm going to put on Rodrigo up front, actually. I'm actually going to also bring on Van der Beek for Keita, because I want Keita to play in the next game, because he's just been superb. João Felix is on 42 goals. Can he get 8 goals in 4 games to end on 50? And you got to think that includes a Champions League final. It's a big ask. But right now, from like just this game alone, this game alone, he's on form. But yeah, as I was saying, AC Milan is one. Another for me, I would be intrigued maybe, is Dortmund. Or Leverkusen, actually. Leverkusen are the team that I've spotted on this game for being a potential... Oh my god, they hit the post twice. Being a potential. I'd probably say Dortmund no, overall, for Germany. So, AC Milan, Italy. England... I don't know, there's something kind of like interesting as a prospect for Man United. I know I'm a Liverpool fan, but I have done a United career in the past and it actually was alright. I think my last one where I've done a full season was FIFA 15 as Rodrigo runs through, Rodrigo scores. So we are now 5-0 up, absolutely dominated this game. So yeah, United or maybe Arsenal, even Chelsea, maybe exciting propositions. I probably am going to stay away from Liverpool, like, even though obviously I'm a Liverpool fan. I just don't think I could. I've tried it many times as a series, and I just didn't enjoy it as much as I probably should. Mainly because if I'm going to be Liverpool, I'm going to do it at my own leisure, let's just say. So that's my thinking there. Oh my god, Rodrigo's through again. Cuts in, kills it. Oh my god, it hits Tete and it goes over. That's so unlucky. And the other team I was thinking, actually there was a couple of teams in France I am tempted by. One of them actually is PSG, because I think they're looking for their first Champions League. The prospect potentially of managing Neymar and Mbappe is amazing. And I just think it would actually be really fun. Or the other one is Lyon, because Lyon's stadium, I can't remember the name of it, but it's a beautiful stadium. They've got a decent budget. They've got some good players like Depay. Jesus, they still can't score. Yeah, Depay, Dembele, Bertrand Traore. There's some good players there. So they're like the same sort of level, I would say, as like an Atletico Madrid, a Dortmund, a AC Milan. Actually, AC Milan right now you'd probably say not, but they're huge name. Whereas Lyon are as well, because they dominated French football until realistically the emergence of PSG. So I've got interesting thoughts. I don't think I would manage in Spain unless it was one of the top two, and because I've been Atletico boss, I doubt it would be Real Madrid. Maybe Barcelona in the future. I know they don't have the Nou Camp on this game, which is kind of one thing stopping me. Maybe that could be like later on in the if I do a few seasons post Messi, so I have to find the next crop of Barca stars. But it's just exciting having a thought process of like, ooh, who could I go to next? But at the same time, I'm still very much thinking, am I done with Atletico Madrid? But what I will say, one thing that is done is this league championship. We have won La Liga. Atletico Madrid, one season it's taken us. One. João Felix obviously has been a star this season. Obviously we can't really just say, oh, he's been crap the last couple of episodes, so he just doesn't deserve to be mentioned. He has been the best player of the season. But obviously in the last episode I will, after the last ball has been kicked, I will be saying like who's been my favourite player of the season, signing of the season, surprise of the season maybe. I'll give out a few awards. But yeah, I am very happy that league champions. We will pick the trophy up, I believe, in either our next home league game, which is this next game against Betis, or it'll be the final home game of the season, which will be next episode, because next episode wraps up our league campaign. And yeah, breathtaking performance, never doubted him. Okay, so we've got 3 games left in the league to go unbeaten, which is amazing. So hopefully we can get that done. But are we champions? No, we're not. We're not even champions. It's 7 points, yes, between us. The maximum that Barcelona can pick up in this last few games is 9. Why did it think that we were champions? João Felix has gone up to an 89 rating. Ooh, that's what a hat-trick could do to you. You could go up a level. Look at that though. 92 ball control, 92 dribbling, 89 agility, 95, nearly 96 sprint speed. That's incredible. And he's still only 20. Mental. But anyway, no, we are. I'm not. Actually, you know what? We'll go to the press conference and see what they are chatting about. Congratulations, such a great season. You are 1 win away from winning the league. Okay, so it is as I thought. The players want to win it now. That's simple as that. We look forward to another win. We're good enough to earn a clear win. We can do even better. Like, I believe against Betis it was one of those games where we did struggle to win, but we ended up obviously winning. Hermoso says that he's in good form. So he is going to play in this game, I will say that. I will consider it. And yeah, Llorente, as we found out last episode, that Spurs did activate the release clause for Marcus Llorente, and he will be joining them in the summer. But yeah, all we have to do in this game is win. I probably should have taken off Koke then, just in case, because he is the captain. But anyway, let's change up the rest of the team. Obviously, before now and the end of the season, it is likely that Llorente is going to play a couple more games for us. We're going to bring in Thomas Partey, and Keita's going to start because that's one thing we wanted to do. It's just a shame at the end of the season we have had to, like, realistically play every few days, but if you want to be champions and you want to stay in the cup competitions, you've got to have a team that's capable of playing 2 games a week, which we are effectively, but obviously we would need to add maybe 1 or 2 more players just to make sure, so we can have like a strong bench in these midweek games, which we always have players that are not fully fit, and they're not in consideration to play more games. But anyway, second game of this episode, and we are yeah, but the thing is, Martin, you said this last episode because we played ahead of Barcelona. But anyway, we know now, it's absolutely certain that if we win this game, we win La Liga. I'm sorry I hyped it up at the end of the last episode because I wasn't completely sure. I probably should have looked at the league table a bit more, except for we just knew how many games was left. Well done, Naby. That is a ball. Oh, it's a shame that it wasn't into the stride of Kingsley, but okay, I would only believe that João Felix could end on 50 if he gets like a hat-trick in this game. You're offside, surely. Yeah, you are. I couldn't even do it any quicker than that, so I don't know why you're moaning, mate. But what you did then was score a hat-trick against Celta Vigo, which kind of just like said that, okay, forget about the last couple of episodes, I am here. And he did it in the best possible way. He could have just scored 1 in that game. He could have actually had more. That wasn't the greatest ball ever. Oh. Rat is clear, you know. Oh, that's a poor ball. Is it a poor ball? I'm not even too sure it is. Oh, it should have just been an easy pass to Kingsley. Now, be you're free. Oh, you're not free because it was a poor pass. Says something when you need this amount of points to win a title. That. It's a goal for João Felix, and it's a goal for Atletico Madrid. Champions Elite, maybe. Scored one. Let's go on and score more, really. João Felix makes it 1-0 after 25 minutes. Keep scoring like that, João, and you might even get 50. But realistically, you need to score at least 2 in this game to be on track.
The big news has all been about him in the lead up to the game. He has definitely announced his retirement. Sure, he would have told the football club it should be.
Oh, Naby, you had the chance there.
He's in the clear.
Oh, Mata. Ah. Naby should have shot realistically. Or I should have shot with Naby. Mata with a header, but it's the weakest possible header because, like I said for about the 100th time in this season, headers just aren't a thing anymore. They were a massive thing of FIFA 19. I love them for that because I used to cross a lot, hence why I do the low cross now, because it's just like my alternative. Touch on, touch and go. I don't know what you can do from here. Oh, I didn't want Koke to take a touch then. We're penning them in a bit, you know.
They have shown moments of promise, particularly in front of goal, but they've also shown moments of vulnerability defensively. That's why it's an intriguing matchup, this.
Oh. Still got it, João Felix. Knocks it off. Ah, lazy on the ball. Betis are defending very deep.
2 more minutes to be played then, added time.
Just need to... Oh, crap.
So easy in possession. Spaced across the ball now.
Yeah, that's half time, that's half time.
It's a weak cross.
Come on, let's go, let's go. João Felix will stay on 10 more minutes just to see if he can get another goal. If he can't, it's not the end of the world. 43 goals, in fact, for like a player that realistically it took us about a good 4 months, I'd probably say, to find his best position in my side. A lot of people will say, why are you not playing him as a striker? For me, he just didn't work hard enough as a striker. Where, like, Morata works hard, man. Oh, that pace was there, but he just got blocked off by Mark Bartra.
Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence.
I think João Felix will get to 45 goals. I don't think he'll get 50. What is that? Why didn't you throw it? Why did you roll it?
Shots blocked very quickly. EA Sports very proud to present this La Liga fixture. Atletico Madrid, they'll be facing Getafe. He's through.
Oh, what a save by Joel. Joel Robles. You've just stopped João Felix from getting that second goal. Alright, Donny, staying on, my boy.
Not decisively. We are going to see a change for Atletico.
Oh, jeez.
Now Keita. Thomas.
Well, the team's got momentum, and these fans are absolutely definite in their support.
Oh, God.
Morata.
What a save.
Just a moment to remind you, if you need
That's a lovely ball back to him.
if it stays like this.
We're heading in the right direction.
Mainly, I just want another goal just to finish this game off, you know. That's poor.
This wasn't completed.
And the thing is, these players are still on, so they're going to be even more knackered for the next game.
On EA Sports in the
Oh.
days ahead. Upcoming La
That's
Liga
poor.
fixture for
That's
the
poor.
visitors.
We're literally just giving them a way back into this game if we're not careful. I want to be champions. I don't want to drop points. It'd be nice if I can go my whole career. The only drop points is away to Barcelona. Alright, Morata's throw. Oh my god. That's another bloody good save. Oh, these players are staying on. They're going to be knackered. I'm trying to swap to Llorente.
Plenty of speed, but not much organisation. The ball lost at a crucial time.
Poor.
Now Thomas. Now Keita. Slipping it through. Should be a chance.
There it is. Top corner. And it's the man himself, João Felix. 44 goals. But chances are he's not going to be playing next game because he's knackered. The game knew that we can't move on without him getting his goal. That's a good ball, you know. Van der Beek has his 10th goal of the season! What a ball that was from Rodrigo. From 1-0 up to 3-0 up in no time at all. Rodrigo, you know, he's a player that you love and sometimes you just bloody hate. But one thing I do like about him is somehow he just surprises me. Like, look at this. He's probably going to score here. Oh, I said probably. I didn't say he's definitely going to score here. 4 minutes away from being champions. Kieran Gibbs is coming on for betters. Of course he is. I haven't seen anything of Coman in this game. Let's be honest, I've tried to get it to João Felix. I want him on 50. 50 goals would be amazing. But he needs 6 more in 3 games. What a banger that is from Canales. Llorente away. One of his final games for the club it will be. That's a brilliant ball. Coman's got chance to stretch his legs. He might as well just go for it. And there is the final whistle. Champions of Spain. We've beaten Real Madrid. We've beaten Barcelona. Yes, we drew against Barcelona, but shut up. We have beaten both of them to the title. La Liga champions 2019-20 season. Now, will we see the trophy ceremony today because we are at home? Interesting. As you hear, champions, champions, ole, 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 sung around the Wanda Metropolitan. And there is the stadium trophy. Trophy. Jan Oblak been brilliant all season in goal. He is the best keeper in the world. But here's Koke, one of the best players of this season. About to lift a trophy above his head. Woo! It's confirmed. We are the champions of Spain. Yeet. Yes, I just said yeet. What of it? Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Nothing like celebrating in front of your home crowd. Nothing like winning a league title. Obviously, I've never felt what that's like in real life. But obviously Liverpool are 22 points clear at the top of the Premier League. 6 wins we need from the remaining 13 games. Is it 13? To be the first, like, we'll get our first Premier League title. But anyway, back to Atletico Madrid. Oh, it's brilliant. This group of lads are fantastic. 3 there that I spot out. João Felix, Naby Keita and Leon Bailey. 3 amazing players. But that is the end of this match day, and it is going to be the end of this episode. But obviously, we're going to have a look into player stats a bit more and see exactly where everyone is at with only 2 episodes to go. Just 2. Absolutely amazing. Amazing. Thank you very much. Why did Jimenez not play? Competition's good, you know, and like it's a midweek fixture. 2 goals for João Felix. What do we expect? He's gonna do it. He's gonna get to 50. He probably isn't gonna get to 50. Let's be honest. Keep it up. Like Hermoso is gonna be a star. Wherever I go, Hermoso's coming with me, and he's going to be a starter, because if I stay at Atletico, he's going to be a starter. If I move somewhere, I'm going to get him, and I'm going to make him a starter. Absolutely brilliant. But anyway, let's obviously get up to the next game, which is going to be a Getafe. Getafe, is it no, it's away, because I think our last game of the season is at home. It is away to Getafe, but obviously we're not going to be doing that in this episode. But go to Squad Hub, let's have a look at where everyone's at. So João Felix has 44 goals in 55 games, 23 assists. Alvaro Morata, 50 games this season for us, 31 goals. That is a very good record with 20 assists. So he's contributed to 51 goals in 50 games, would you know? Yes, interesting. Koeman, 24. Rodrigo with 18, but 17 assists. One of those assists was for Van der Beek, who is now in double figures at club. If only Leon Bailey could get 2 more assists before the end of the season, just so that he's on the double-double like the likes of Van der Beek, Koke, Felipe Hansen, Rodrigo, Koeman, Morata and João Felix. But look how many goals have been contributed from all my players. Absolutely exceptional. Sal with only 4 goals this season, but after a few months we did put him as a starting like holding role, stay back while attacking, so that's probably why with that. Rodriguez with 2 goals this season, which is nice. But yeah, obviously I'm going to say Marcos Llorente is probably going to play 1 more game for us this season, unless it got a week apart. These next 2 games they do have a week apart, so chances are Marcos Llorente has played his last game for the club. But anyway guys, that's going to wrap up episode 29 of this series. If you guys have enjoyed, be sure to smash that like button. It shows me that you guys are showing support for the series. But until next time guys, goodbye.